So yeah. So I definitely had to, I want to give the people because they don't know. So
the people don't know about you. They don't know that we started before this podcast, me and Levelz, we started in music. I started in music. I brought him in because he was just so dope as a writer and a producer and editor. Like, I write things and he'd be like, nah, that ain't it. Like, say this. And I'd be like, oh, nigga, you got bars. Like, they don't know that part of us. So what I want you to give the viewers right now is like just the overall feel of what that was like. And I also, because we're into the mess,
right?
I want you to give them why you stopped.
Why?
And I know that mess, but I want you to give them why you stopped. And shit, you can be real because me and you the only ones who ain't anonymous here. So you can give them, don't say other names.
No,
but you can get them the real of why you actually stopped. And you're so dope, but just get them the real. Go.
So, of course, you were doing music or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Like when you bought this, because like we always, like way before we put anything on wax, that's what they call it, wax. So before we recorded anything, we always used to write music or listen to instrumentals and things of that nature. We always used to do that. But you beat me to the punch, and I was so happy about that because you was doing your music thing over there, and you would always come back and be like, I did this, I did that. And I'm like, okay, so we really doing this music shit. So that pushed me. I was like, okay, she doing her music shit, so that means I gotta really be serious, which I never really wanted to be a rapper. Like, I always wanted to be
But you was so dope at it. That's what I hated.
But I always wanted to be behind the scenes, though. I always wanted to be...
But you got bars.
Yeah, I like to have fun with music. I do like to have fun with music, and I love good music. I appreciate it. And, we don't have a lot of good music today. You know what I'm saying? But I always appreciate good music. So when you was doing it, I was like, okay, so she's saying it like this, she's saying it like that. Like, you was really coming. But
he would correct me, y'all. Like, I would spit some fire. He would turn that shit into fucking flame.
I would change a line or two.
Nope, say this. And I'd be like, ooh, nigga.
I would change a line or two, but other than that, like, you had this shit down pat. You really did. You had it down pat. So I really didn't have to do too much. I may go behind you and be like, oh, you should have said it like this. Don't change the line, but say it like this type stuff. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I never really had to do with you, was really come behind you a lot.
But you did. Don't let him shoot y'all to shit. There are songs where he wrote my entire verse. There are songs where he wrote the entire song. Yeah. Like, he playing games right now.
I did.
Like, there's times where I didn't. There's a song called Pussy. I could not take it seriously.
Oh, I should play that record.
We should play that record.
I should just play that.
I could not take that seriously. He wrote the entire verse.
It was
I promise you, I may have put 3 words in that damn verse. I may have said 3 words and added them shits in.
That song
he
was
wrote
so bad.
the entire verse. But you know what's crazy? Now, looking back on it, it's not that bad. Like, when I listen to it now, I'm like, it wasn't bad. I was like, it wasn't bad. But at the time, and y'all, if y'all get on here and come for us, I'd be.
No.
Never mind.
That song was so bad.
It was bad. It was bad because I couldn't take it seriously. I was off of it, and the lady we were working with, we'll call her female rapper, she was just stoked.
She wasn't even a rapper.
She was a rapper. She's lying. Who am I talking about? Look at me.
Are you talking about the artist?
No, not the artist. The other...
Who is a part of our clique.
Our clique. I
got you.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Who signed herself for that bullshit?
Yes.
I got you.
But her, hell yeah, she was a rapper. I need you to recant that, just in case.
Yeah, she definitely was a rapper.
Yeah, hell yeah. She's fired. She's fucking fired.
I thought we was talking about the artist.
Yeah, the other artist.
Song we jumped on.
Yeah, she was trash. I ain't even gonna lie. She was trash. She was trash.
It was bad.
She was trash. It was bad.
It was horrible.
But now listening to it like back, I'm like, it wasn't isn't that gross?
We did that.
We did that.
Well,
but he wrote that entire song. Can you?
Should we play
you bring it up? I want you to play it.
We can play it.
Then, so we're just gonna play the verse that he just don't play the whole song. Play the verse that you wrote for me.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
I don't know if I can. I don't know.
We're gonna try to fast forward through that. And
we got these boys on lock from the good seats between the legs.
Okay, guys, here it goes.
That's why they say.
So this is what I wrote right here.
Here we go.
Make me say oh shit, make me tongue tied. Wanna see my PUSSY? I got goodies in between my thighs. That's why I'm popular with all the guys. They say I taste like ice cream, the basketball and the football teams. Hey coach, yeah, you're included.
Can't feel gym, that's why I do it. I think I added that verse, that line.
Don't like you either.
You're just mad because
I gave him head behind the bleachers. That was my line.
Here, I want that Oscar Mayer wiener.
This is my line. Where you ain't that shit. My mom just bought these sneakers.
You like it, that's a fact. You won't know how to act.
I usually go for a captain, so I'll take the quarterback. That was my line.
Spirit, if you want it, come get near it.
I got a spirit and a cheer. You wanna hear it?
So yeah, that was that record. You hated that
was
record.
that record. I hated it. 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 Hated it. Like, I fucking hated that shit, y'all. But that's not our point. Our point is get yourself a team. Get yourself people who believe in you. And even I want to go back to Levelz right now, though, because he went through a phase where he quit believing in himself, and
music was not the thing.
Yeah, and now it wasn't music wasn't the thing because music is your thing. So don't go there. Music is your thing, and you stop believing in yourself. So please don't lie to our listeners.
Listen, I'm gonna say this because I honestly really can't say this. I was doing things way before there was a Lil Nas X. Before people came out, before there was a love in hip hop and it was okay to be saucy Santana, all that. I was never those people because I never acted like that. But I was gay in hip hop and I knew those things were not accepted at the time. And
so we played you as not gay.
Yeah, we did.
Which may have been our fault.
Yeah, and I wasn't happy.
I know, and you weren't happy, and that may have been our fault.
I wasn't happy.
And that is where I will take responsibility because I was real hard behind.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
say it like this, do it like this.
And and I take full responsibility.
But you were
for that.
protecting me because at that time and moment, it wasn't okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. And
like,
and I hate that. I hate that.
If I was still doing music today.
And I know people are gonna kill me in the comments. I know they're gonna kill me. Yeah, they are because I'm like, why would you try to like fuck him? He could have been the next Lil Nas X, but that wasn't my mind frame. My mind frame was protect my baby at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I shot that to you, even though because I don't even know, I never even asked you, which is. That's on me too. Yeah. I never even asked you how you felt about coming out as a gay rapper. I just threw it on you as, you know, gay rappers ain't accepted. So this is how we need to do it. Like, let's do this. You still dope. You still fire. And I know for a fact that I did push that on you.
Right.
And let's just be real with the audience. I did push that on him. And I never asked him how he felt about coming out just as himself. And that is something, I'm looking him in his eyes right now. That is something that I apologize for because I was wrong, baby. I was wrong.
But you know what? Looking back on it now, I really don't feel no type of way because I love music, I love recording, I love writing, but I never wanted to be that rapper because when we were working on your project, like I love the behind the scenes and do this and do that because I'm more so a control freak. So I was okay with that.
He loves controlling me, y'all.
Yeah, I was okay with that. Like I was totally okay. Like because I never really wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to do something with entertainment. But I never really wanted to be a rapper. I'm cool with writing music or producing or whatever I'm doing behind the scenes. I'm totally okay with that. But that forefront stuff, that was never my avenue. So I was okay with all of that other shit. But the thing is, even when I was doing music, I never was that gay rapper because we were creating music. I'm heterosexual.
Everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Our music was not for gays. Our music was not for straight people. Our music was not for black people. Our music was not for white people. We just made fucking music. Like I have rock songs. We have hip hop songs. We have pop songs. Like I literally just love the art of fucking art. And I
love
feel
people.
like we were I love people. I feel like we were just creating art for people. And that was just it.
Yeah.
And I felt like we were constrained, and me more so of trying to protect you. And I will always apologize for that.
Really?
I'm always gonna apologize.
You know what's
for
funny?
That. I'm always gonna apologize. for that.
I think it's been
because
time.
There's nothing wrong with you. You are one of the greatest people I fucking know, and
well, thank you.
I kind of tried to
shelter me.
Don't show that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna hate us. Don't do that.
Because I always lived out loud.
Yeah, and I don't do that.
Yeah.
But and then it feels so contradictory because I was also the same person who told you, hey, be yourself. Like I know you gay. You know you gay.
Right.
You tell me be gay. But then when we get into this industry type shit and we're trying to do music,
right.
Then I'm the same person that comes back and I'm like, no, you can't tell me gay. Gotta. And I'm always gonna apologize.
Because it's like the people's not gonna buy it. Right.
So y'all can't even come for me because I came for my motherfucking self. I know I'm dead wrong.
No, because even then you were around people who you were doing music with, and they've even come to me and said, "Hey, Levelz, you are dope,
but you're gay."
But it wasn't that
bullshit.
They didn't really say it in that.
They didn't say it in that manner, but they were saying like
in so many words. It was
so
just
many
like,
words.
yeah, you're dope. But because of certain things, I have to protect what I have going on because I have good situations going on, which mind you, everybody who ever said that to me, they're not doing anything today. And that was over 10 years ago when I was doing music. So we gonna put that there. Yes. But I'm okay with it because now I'm doing what I love.
Right.
I'm seriously doing what I love. Like I'm put it this way, I'm still getting my message across, whether it's over a beat or whether it's just words. I'm still getting the message across, so I'm okay with that. But I'm actually glad that you did what you did because it humbled me to be like, now when I see certain gay shit on TV, and it's not changing nothing. It's not changing me or anything like that, but now I'm just more conscious because the thing is, people do appreciate gay people, but you don't have to advertise it. If you're gonna be talented, be talented. Don't be like...
I disagree. Why we can't advertise it? We advertise heterosexuality. That's advertised. That's what love is. Who the fuck says a man and a man and a woman and a woman and a transsexual and a transsexual? Who the fuck says that shit ain't love? That shit might be the deepest motherfucking love. But heterosexuality love, we advertise that. That's what real love is. And that's where I know I'm wrong. In our past, I know I'm wrong for that because who the fuck says that shit wasn't music because you were gay?
Okay,
that shit is trash.
No. But look at it this way, because it's really nothing to do with gay, straight, or whatever. It's just the stigma that we put on people. Prime example, you being a chocolate girl. Okay, you may be the most talented actress in the whole damn audition.
And they're gonna overpass me for the light skinned girl.
But because you're that chocolate girl.
I've been there already.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do with who you are. It's just people already have, you know what I'm saying, what they want. You know what I'm saying? They already have what they want. And that's okay. I respect people like that. But it's just kind of like, when things really start popping out, please be that same person.
Right. Please keep...
Because my train has not stopped.
That fucking energy. Keep that fucking energy.
My train has...
Right. My train has not stopped. That monkey did not stop my show. I need you to keep that same energy. That's just like me in my acting career. Like, what? You don't want me because I'm the dark-skinned girl? Like, oh, I'm pretty, but I'm pretty to be the dark-skinned girl. Oh, I would have worked great for this role if I weren't dark-skinned. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. That part. Suck my dick. Like, I don't, like, it's too much.
So you feel that? So
Hell yeah, I feel that.
So although, like, you're a girl, but you're still a chocolate girl.
Yeah, so I'm the least favored girl on the market.
No matter how talented.
Yeah, if people cast me, they want to cast me as she's the sassy girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's the girl with the attitude.
With the attitude.
She's the ghetto girl.
Yeah.
She's the friend who always has an attitude. And bitch, please, bitch, that's not me in real life. Bitch, I'm well fucking versed. You got me fucked up. Don't do that.
See, they put that
Don't
stigma.
do that. I'm well fucking versed. Bitch, I read. I have a vocabulary. Yes, I cuss all the time. Don't do that to me. Don't stick me in that box. And I don't even take roles like that. I don't even take roles like that. Hell yeah, it's hurtful. I remember it was last year. It was 2020. I was in DC and I was shooting this movie. And I had this manager I was working. Nope, it wasn't even a manager. I had worked with this Emmy nominee actress. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull the picture up for you. Y'all can't see this, but I'm gonna pull the picture up. For him, I worked with this Emmy nominee actress, and we had a scene together. Mm-hmm. And after our scene in that project, she came up to me, and I remember in my scene, I was a crying girl, and she was just when I came out of my scene, everybody was crying and just tears and just, oh my God, that was the greatest thing I ever saw in my life. How did you pull that out of yourself? And I was totally baffled by that because at that point in my career, I really didn't know that I was that great. I don't even know in this point in my career that I'm that great. Like, if I pull something out like that and people respond in that manner, I'm flabbergasted every time because I still don't think I'm that great. I still don't think that I know I'm a good actress. I know I put my work in, but so that lady, she started mentoring me after our project, and she told me one day, she was like, "Call me anytime, I don't care. Like, I want to mentor you. You're phenomenal." She was a lady not of color. Mm-hmm. And I called her and she gave me a bunch of tips and pointers. I pulled my notepad out and she's like, well, you're dark skin, don't wear this color, don't wear that color. I'm like, well, should I like change my name? Because my name is ghetto.
It's urban.
Yeah, I'm like, Rotisha Jeter. And she's like, nah, don't change your name. Your name is gonna make you what you are. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, cool. Fast forward, and things start happening in the world with George Floyd, just everybody. Mm-hmm. You know, this is before George Floyd, but I started putting up things on my social media because I'm very passionate about that, and it's such a hard line to follow with your acting career and people in the business, because in my business, you're working with a lot of non-colored people.
Right.
And it's just like, I gotta be so sensitive to that. And I gotta not be
There's certain things
black
you can't
power.
Yeah, it's certain things you can't post, certain things you can't say.
And I just...
Does it make you feel like a sellout?
Yes. Absolutely.
So where do we find that balance where it's like, this is my career, I love what I do.
There is no balance.
But I can't be this person.
For me, there is no balance.
I can't be too black. I can't be too white.
When I don't say, I feel like a fucking sellout when I don't say it. And when I do say it, I'm like,
right.
Well, never gonna work with that person. Because they unfollow me. They don't respond to anything I post. I know it. I just know what it is, you know. And there's no medium for me. It's either I'm gonna sell out or I'm gonna, and it's so fucked up. And then me being that dark skinned girl, I remember. Okay, so back to the story of the lady who was helping me. She sent me a casting call, I was in DC and I was shooting this other film with this producer. He's phenomenal. He so many connections, and he was great, and I loved him and he loved me, even though he fell back on me because he was a person of non-color. And when things start going on in the world, I started voicing my opinion, like quit killing black people, like cops kill black people, because I feel deeply about that. He fell off on me too. He fell back. But yeah, she sent me a casting call one time. And I remember we were in DC. We were riding from DC to Maryland to go do another shot. And I got an email. So I checked my emails and I opened it up and I'm like, oh, this is a casting call. And it came from this Emmy-nominated actress. And she sent me a casting call that she had put my name in for. And I read the script for what she sent me.
Right.
And she put my name beside, she posted my name beside the part that she wanted me to audition for. And literally the part said, this character is a black female, African, it'll say AA. So it said AA, so that means African American. It said dark skinned. Then it said she
wanted you to play Toby.
No, listen, it said she has colorful leaves. She's sassy. She doesn't mind having an attitude. Matter of fact, she has an attitude all the time. So this motherfucker think I'm a dark-skinned woman with colorful weaves.
And that's
and an attitude. And I just broke down and cried in the car. I just cried. I just cried. I was like, so the woman I worked with was the woman that I did that scene with that you love so much. We're not going to say the scene.
Yeah.
But the scene that I did and you were like, yo, that was fucking fire. The old time back in the day, that role that I did. Yeah, from that scene, she got that I was a dark-skinned ghetto girl and sent me that shit. And I just broke down and cried. I remember breaking down and just crying in the car. And the people who were in that van with me were like, what's wrong with you? And I just passed my phone around and everybody's head just went down, like, because everybody knew that was like, you so much more talented than somebody to sing you this shit. And it wasn't that she sent me that role. It was the fact that you view me as this?
Yeah,
after what I just displayed to you.
Right.
The fact that I could make an entire crew and cast cry with my performance.
Right.
You sent me this bullshit.
It's the jealousy.
But you sent me this bullshit.
But it's the jealousy. And I learned that. And you know what? Like, prime example, like I look on Facebook right now and like, if it's people that I know and they're doing their thing, I share their stuff. I talk about their stuff. All that, like, I do every fucking thing that I feel like I can do to support my friends. And, you know, sometimes, you know, I noticed like when I kind of started my podcast, you know, my views went down and stuff like that. And I was like, why is that?
And we talked about that.
What? Well, why? Why is that? I'm still the same person. The only difference is...
No, you're not.
Why?
You're not. You're not the same person.
Why you feel like I'm not?
Because I'm not. That's why people hate me so much.
I guess you can say that because now I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not available as I were.
You're not the same person.
I'm definitely not available.
You're not the same person, and that's why they don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with us because we're not the same person. They can't take that growth. You know they like mess because we got all the he-he's and the motherfucking ha-ha's.
They like mess.
When we went live, babe, it was he-he's and ha-ha's and loves and likes, like when we had the mess. But y'all tell us what y'all want to hear so that we can incorporate that in because we're here for you. Like without y'all, we don't have a fucking podcast.
Yeah, there's
and
no
that's
podcast.
Period. We don't have no podcast. So y'all tell us what y'all want to hear. Like
Anonymously Loud podcast at gmail.com.
Say that again when I'm not talking because you're being
send all inquiries to anonymouslyloudpodcast@gmail.com. Like, y'all have to send it to us.
Yeah. And you can find us, I'm at Laws. Or y'all can find us on our Instagrams and y'all can send us DMs. Y'all can comment on something or whatever. We're going to check all of that. So on Instagram, I am at IamBLaws. IamBLaws. That's it. And he is.
I'm not giving out my social media handle just yet. But what you can do is
the lies.
You can definitely just type in Anonymously Loud. Type that in. You can find me everywhere. I'm on every major platform and shit like that. Do it.
Well, y'all can DM me or whatever. Like, whatever y'all want from me. Let me know what we need to do to make this show great. Because without y'all, we do not have a show. So y'all let us know what y'all want to hear from us.
Yeah, we got a call.
Like, learning as great.
Hello.
Pastor's wife, what's up, boo? What's going on with? She live on a motherfucking podcast. What's up, boo?
You on Anonymously Loud, boo? What's going on?
Okay, hey, what's up? What's going on?
What you got going on? Did I call you too late?
Yeah, no, I'm sitting here watching The Intruder.
Okay, so we called to get in your motherfucking business because you live on the motherfucking podcast right now.
All we do is get in your business and we are messy, so don't even come for me.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so what's tea?
Okay, so what's tea is we want to know when the last time you had sex.
Talk to us.
Last time I had sex was December.
You lying. December was a long time ago. She sound like she lying. She sound like she lying.
Yeah, she lying.
She sound like she lying. Who? Wrong answer.
Nah,
so y'all tell me when the last time I had sex is.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Sound like a couple minutes ago.
You sound out of breath.
You sound, don't you?
Y'all play. Y'all, okay, I got jokes.
Who? How big was it?
Right.
You know what? Y'all is not gonna do this to
Yes,
me.
we
No, what happened?
Shit.
Look, it was big. It was a nice little size. I can't even lie.
So you gonna do it again?
No.
Do you still got a uterus?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so why you not gonna do it again though?
Right.
Because I just, honestly, I'm about to be 30, and I just say, I'm be a little celibate for a little while.
Oh, girl, I feel you. I've been telling this nigga all night that I'm celibate, and he ain't trying to hear. He keep playing sexual songs and shit in my background. Like everything ain't got to be that. Everything ain't got to be that.
It's not celibate.
Everything ain't got to be that.
Yes, I definitely
Yeah,
am.
because everything is not that.
Yeah, it's really not, and it don't have to be.
He ain't hearing me.
So
you don't have to be having it. You don't have to be out here sleeping around, to have a good time.
you sure? Because that ain't what you said on your Facebook.
When I say,
Oh, what she say on her Facebook? What she say on her Facebook? I'm here for the mess.
when I say that,
I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the mess.
She be on it.
what I
honey.
said
I'm here
on
for the mess.
She be on it.
Facebook, these niggas' dicks is little. That's what I said on Facebook.
I don't recall that conversation.
Hold on, because you just said it was big, though.
No, I didn't say my nigga. I said these niggas.
Hold on, so you got a nigga.
So what's the difference?
But, hold on. No. Hold on, because I'm digging deep. So that means she got a nigga, but she got some other dick.
That's what I'm talking about. Honey, they'll call her Carrie J. Bly for nothing.
We got a live caller, y'all. We got a live one.
I can't even find my lighter like my blood.
So wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
So you got, hold on. So you got a man, right? But the last time you had sex, that was not your man.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Yes, the hell you did.
No, I did not. Y'all just on my nerves.
No.
She lying.
Hey,
Oh my God.
y'all hit us in the comments.
No, what I
hit us in the
said
comments.
was-
What did y'all hear?
They heard me say, these niggas dick was further. And that's what I had posted. And then y'all said, but you said nigga dick was big. And I said, I didn't say my nigga dick was little. I said, these niggas dick.
So who is it?
She lying, y'all. She lying, y'all. Who dick little? Who dick little?
She talking
Who
about her
dick
man.
little? Who dick little? Who dick
Y'all was talking
little?
about his status. And what I posted was that, but if you know the status, it said my homegirl, so I was really having a conversation.
She lying, y'all. You lying to our audience now. You lying to our audience now. She done said her man dick little, and she on Anonymous Lab, and so she know he ain't gonna find out.
I'm not
We
doing
done
it
got the juice for y'all, baby. We done got the juice for y'all.
Look, she say she ain't doing this
I'm
on
not doing it for
Valentine's.
y'all on Valentine's.
Oh, yes, you is. It's too late, baby. We done got
She
into the
said
mess.
it.
We done got into the mess. So what you doing for Valentine's Day? You gonna suck that little piece of dick?
Baby, I ain't doing nothing.
What you
What
mean?
you mean?
Girl, you better do something, honey. They selling coochie outside.
They on OnlyFans, baby.
Right.
No, baby, I'm gonna find me a church service.
A church husband.
Church service.
church
Oh, church service.
Baby.
Oh, so you want pastor? We had that conversation too. So you won't get a little piece of that pussy
She want
to
to
pastor.
No, she want to get pussy to pastor.
No, I have to get the word for the week. My daddy,
She gotta
my
get the
daddy
word.
is a pastor. So
Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want.
She want to get a little piece of that pussy to pastor, child. She gonna get pastor a little bird for the word. You hear what I'm talking about? A little bird for the word.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Huh?
Happy Valentine's Day. Ain't nothing wrong with going to talk to pastor in his study.
Ain't nothing wrong with
You
giving a
gotta
little
log
pastor.
in for church right now because the pandemic. So what you got?
Ain't nothing wrong with a
Look.
little pastor appreciation. Pastor, I appreciation. So here go a little bit of this. Here go a little bit of this foot.
Round here between 9 and Western.
You know what?
What?
Chad, we done got pastor side chick on the phone. Cause we don't do no names around here.
Yeah, we don't do names.
We don't do names around here. We done got pastor side chick on the phone, y'all.
Y'all heard that? Ever since she came to y'all church, they losing money. Y'all wonder why pastor can't give a good word on Sunday.
Y'all wonder why there
He
ain't no new deacons and elders in the...
Look, because we don't say names, I'm gonna tell you what I can't tell you what I call her because I'm gonna have to edit some of this out.
Don't edit it. Just give us. We'll
she
say
like
names.
no, she like a good boot, so we gonna call her Boots.
Ooh, this Boots, y'all.
Boots.
So Boots up here
Yeah.
giving it to pastor.
Yeah, she love a good boot.
You know what?
She
And I
love-
already know what you want to call me, Chad.
You already know what I want to call you too.
We nameless. We
Ooh.
nameless on here. We nameless.
I know. I don't say names. Ooh, I'm gonna have to show you the picture, then you gonna get it.
Give me the picture.
I'm gonna have to show. I can't.
You can do it on my phone.
Yeah,
We got two devices.
Her name is weird on
I don't
social
give
media.
a damn. I don't give a damn.
I can't find
well,
it.
Shit, follow the motherfucker on my shit. We friends anyway now. I'm in her business. Follow her
What
ass on my
y'all doing
shit.
for Valentine's Day? What y'all got
Talking to
going
your
on?
ass
your
about pastor.
yeah, trying to goddamn talk to first lady.
We in your business.
We
This
trying to
ain't
talk
about us. We tired of, I guess, getting on here talking about what y'all doing. We talking about y'all ass.
Oh my God.
We put y'all.
You the third guest to try that. What y'all doing? Shit, getting in your business.
Mm-hmm. So what you got planned for tomorrow? You can't keep saying you going to church. Besides church, what else?
That's it. You right here in my bed, minding my kids, just watching my TV.
We know what pastor gonna be hitting.
Yeah.
You might be hitting the bed, but we know what pastor gonna be hitting when you get to the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing to do with the pastor.
Y'all, she giving it to pastor,
Yeah,
child.
you definitely giving it to
You
pastor.
gonna
I
sit your
feel it.
ass in that pew. You gonna sit your ass in that pew, and you gonna take this day.
No.
Oh my God, y'all.
You saw that pastor on Facebook looking at Coochie. Y'all saw that pastor on Facebook?
I saw that pastor looking at her.
Oh my God, y'all are crazy.
We with the mess, child. We want the mess.
The mess is to put words out of my mouth.
We sorry.
We sorry.
Nah, you ain't sorry because you're kind of fucking with me tomorrow.
We damn sure is. Cause you the best guest we done had.
We like her.
We like her. You are literally the best caller we had. Like, I'm enjoying this interview.
Yeah.
You're giving us the most engagement. Like, we be asking people like, ooh, who do it in the butt? And they be like, ooh, we not talking about that.
Before we let you go, we do want to know, do you do it in the butt?
I have, but I don't.
You don't do that?
What you mean you have, but you don't? What happened? You had boo-booed on him?
I mean, nah, it definitely wasn't a different situation, so. I mean,
what you lying for? What you lying for?
Nah, I'm about to say, it ain't no, I have never shitty on nobody. That's why I draw the line with my damn self.
What you mean?
Well, what you stop for? Because that's the only reason, because I remember when I had did it, and he was like, shit, I'm putting in your butt. And I was like, shit, if you don't take it out, I'ma shit on you.
Oh my God.
I felt it coming. So what was your reason? What was your reason, Pastor? What was your reason, Pastor Mistress?
Nah, what you got? Nah, I'm not to say nah. Honestly, I guess I would just say that's freaking me because I wouldn't think about none of that. It feels good, but like I said, I don't like it. Ain't nothing that is like in the bedroom every night, all night.
What's your zodiac?
Pisces.
I see. So you a real freak.
What they do?
We don't talk about it.
What? Hey, Pastor wife Pisces. What that mouth do?
You know what? Y'all about to quit calling me to sell Pastor wife.
Pastor wife, what that mouth do?
I mean, it's a different thing. It's a different thing. Just know I ain't got no big lips for no reason.
I love this caller, bruh.
Listen.
Bruh. See, we need more callers like Pastor Wife because y'all be too shy on this.
Fucking with Pastor Wife.
We fucking with Pastor Wife.
She's gonna be a regular
She
guest.
is a regular.
Oh my God.
And we with the mess.
Definitely a regular guest.
Because we with the mess and they not with the mess. Pastor Wife
I'm
with the mess, child.
I'm with it. And you know what? I know. Let me tell you how long I've known this child.
No, how long you known Pastor? Because you would say a name
forever.
real
No,
quick.
I'm not gonna say a name.
How long have you known Pastor Wife?
Since we were kids. I'm gonna put it that way.
Okay.
Since we were kids. And she's been crazy since we were kids. And I have maintained that relationship since we were kids.
Well, we love Pastor Wife.
I have to.
Child.
She's crazy.
Because Pastor Wife gonna give us the motherfucking juice.
Look, this is why I called you out of the blue because I was a little nervous because I was like, I don't know if she up or whatever. I ain't trying to be rude or whatever, but I saw you had just posted a status. I say, she might still be up and I know she gonna give me the real and you did that.
Well, if y'all like Pastor Wife and y'all want Pastor Wife to be a regular guest, please hit us up in the comment sections. Y'all already know what it is. If y'all want more Pastor Wife, hit us up because we can call her ass up any damn time.
We gonna give her own segment.
It's gonna be Pastor Wife.
It's gonna be called Pastor Wife.
It's gonna be called Pastor Wife, and we gonna get all her juice because what she gonna lie for?
She gonna.
We done told her don't do it.
Yeah.
I like to fight, baby.
Oh my God, y'all!
I like to fight.
Y'all are crazy.
Again.
No,
I like
I'm glad I can help. I'm glad I can help.
I know. I'm so glad. Your ass ain't got no sense either.
Right. Apparently, you don't have no fucking sense either.
You definitely don't have no sense.
You was going all with the flow, and that shit was amazing.
But I'm proud of y'all here. Y'all call me shit. Y'all put my ass
Look, thank you so much for helping us. This shit
You still holding secret. We heard she got water, but not that type of water, huh?
I'm finna cuss. Let me.
Ooh, it's Valentine's month. Okay, so she got a man. She got a man.
No, I don't.
No, she say she don't got a man.
I know, but keep it in your head because, like, if we say it now, then her reaction ain't gonna be real.
Boots, I love because you had went on live and you had shared your story about domestic violence, and I love when you did that because not a lot of people do that, and I'm glad that you did that.
Oh yeah, thank you, Amy.
Yes, I pay attention.
I didn't see that because I don't know you, but girl, I went through some domestic. This nigga know I went through some shit myself. So if you shared that, like,
oh girl, yeah.
It took her courage because I'm gonna tell you how bad I pay attention to my friend. I pay attention to all my friends, especially people I care about. And when you first released the situation, you had put like you were attacked by an animal just walking down the street type stuff. Mm-hmm. But then later on, you was like, no, this is really what happened. Mm-hmm. And I commend you for that. I was glad you did that because what a lot of people don't know is, although, I'm gay or whatever, and it's two males, but I was in a situation that, it was pretty abusive. It wasn't like I was getting my ass kicked every day, but my nigga loved to fight, and I went with it.
Yeah, I'm not just, and that's what I like, and it was just crazy because I like I said in the post, like I had did my senior exit on domestic violence, so that's why I was telling people like, like you could be educated on it, you could watch the mama go through it, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you think it never happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never thought a nigga would have fixed his whole lot of dogs on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, the shit happened, and it's like, damn, like, you really, and that's why I be always telling people, like, just don't never say never, or if I was in this situation, this what I do. Because I watched my sister growing up getting her ass beat, and I used to always, nigga don't never put his hands on me. You know what I'm saying? Lo and behold, I end up in the whole life, same situation, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I tell people, like, I never got aggressive with that man first, because you already know, like, the average woman is not stronger than the average man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, a lot of men was not raised to control their anger and not put their hands on women. But yeah, a lot of women actually really did reach out to me where that's why I was just like, dude, like, that's right, it ain't no need, like, that's the problem with social media. People want to paint this picture, like, ain't none of us Picasso out this motherfucker. So
right.
For what?
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
What you just said is beautiful as fuck.
That's so true.
Like, for real.
Yeah, no,
like,
for real, because I've never been strong enough to even share my story.
Yeah.
You know my story. Hell, you was there.
Even mine.
Physically for my stories. Yeah, like, you, like this guy has, like, seen my shit play out. Like, he was there when I got my ass beat.
Yeah, it was the girl that was, like, she's still on my Facebook now, like, me and her was actually living together, and like she took me over to the nigga house and everything. Like, nigga had me bent down to the ground, had his knee like all the way in my back. Like, one of my back ain't broke to this day. It's fucked up, but it ain't. It's good though. But I mean, still, you know what I'm saying? But like I tell people, like, you do what you have to do on your time. Like, you don't move on nobody else's time. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody make you feel forced to do something or make you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what, like, a lot of people, was asking, like, saying, how? Like, please believe, I didn't wake up like, hey, come over here, beat my ass real quick. Like, come pick your dogs on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come kidnap me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't asked for that shit, but it's like, yeah, I went through it, but please believe, like, it was definitely a life learned lesson. Like, it won't be no 2, 3, 4, 5 stories from me. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what give us a moment of realness. Talk to women who may be still going through that situation right now. Give them something to give them advice. Because you've been through it, I've been through it, but I want you to give them your advice. Yeah, you've been through it as well. Yeah. But give them, right now, give them their motivation. Like, what would you say to them?
I mean, honestly, what I would say is don't be scared. Because, like, and I say that over and over again because I know the fear that I felt of that man. Like, even after I had moved on, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly speaking, like, I had then moved on to a whole nother relationship, was engaged, and because it was more so him, but because it was still a line of communication with us, it was still fear.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be the number one thing. Like, do not be scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? There is people out here who really genuinely care, who will help you, who, you know what I'm saying, will not put your business out in the street. It's like, that's really up to you if you want to be somewhat of like an advocate or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But don't be scared and don't be afraid to ask for help. And understand, you know what I'm saying, honestly speaking, you may end up having to start all the way over. And it's not even an all the way over start because that's the 360. You're going to have to do a 180. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay in life. As long as you don't do a 360, and to me, a 360 is all the way around because so you go all the way around, you're going to end up back with somebody abusive, even if it's not the same guy. So don't do a whole 360. And that's just me personally. Like I said, I just, you know what I'm saying? But just be prepared to start or have to possibly start completely over. Don't be scared. And if a woman is out here, like my situation, like I had, like my daughter at the time, I only had her. And it honestly took him coming in my house, kidnapping me and making me leave my daughter in my house and walk for like miles away from my house. I didn't know if he had people sticking out there waiting to go in. I didn't know.
Wow.
When he let me go, I literally ran barefoot for miles, like just ran until I got back home and laid eyes back on my daughter. So if you have children and you're going through a domestic violence situation, I'm not going to say you don't care about yourself because I know I cared about myself through the whole situation. I was just scared. Think about your children, though. Think about why you had them. Think about what they deserve. Think about what you're going through and think about what you don't want them to go through. Because their brains are sponges. No matter what age they are, even at 17 years old, they're still grasping, they're still watching, they're still picking up habits. At 7 months, 17, it's like, I feel like your brain, honestly, is always a sponge. If you're open to learn, it's right. You know what I'm saying? If you're open to learn, and if you are paying attention to what's going on around you, you're going to end up absorbing something. You know what I'm saying? So your brain is always fun. So think about your kids. Even if you don't have kids, think about your family. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have some people out here, unfortunately, who are going through domestic violence and feel like they don't have anybody because they don't have children to lift them up on those bad days. You know what I'm saying? They don't have families to call for whatever reason it may be. But at the end of the day, somebody out here loves you. And what they don't want to do is have to identify your body. Think about that.
Oh,
and that's for any man, and that's for any woman.
Girl.
You better appreciate that.
Say that one more time. Just run that last part back. Run that last part back one more time. For real.
Yes, for any man or woman, because the domestic violence is very much real for me. For any man or woman, somebody out here definitely loves you. And what they don't want to have to do is get a phone call to where they have to come and identify your phone.
Do y'all hear that? That's real life. That is real life. That is real life. Listen to this woman. We don't go by name, so this is Pastor Wife. And I know that like I know that may sound funny, but we just give names to our callers. And this shit ain't funny. Like, for real. Like, this is one of our for real moments on this show. And you don't want somebody coming to identify your fucking body.
Yeah.
You don't.
I love it.
So you need to reach out. And what I'm mad about is that we had this conversation and that me and Levelz don't have phone numbers for you guys to reach out to. But what we are going to do is when we post this podcast, we are going to have phone numbers linked under our podcast on YouTube or Facebook or wherever we have. We're going to have links to numbers that you can reach out to for domestic violence, for PTSD, for anything that you need, because we're not just about the mess. The mess is for us to be funny, but this shit right here is real fucking life. I've went through it. Levelz has went through it.
My bae went through it too.
Yeah, bae went through it.
And Pastor Wife went through it.
Pastor Wife is right now telling you that she went through it. And we are going to have links for you guys.
I love that.
For support. that somewhere that you can go, and we're literally gonna do that. So by the time this is posted, I'm saying right now we don't have links, but by the time this is posted, we will have links. This is something
And
that's
also,
very
I just
serious.
want to say one more thing too.
Go ahead.
Because this is something that I had to battle with, going through what I was going through, until I knew that I was completely done. Other than the girl that took me over to the guy's house, which, you know, I told her, don't jump in there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you cannot control what other people do, but just keep in mind, again, somebody loves you, so they're going to always have your back. But what you don't want either is for someone to die behind you not making the right decision.
Right.
Yes.
And that's just the most transparent, because the right decision was I had to wake up and make the right decision. The right decision is to get out of that. It's not healthy. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's not love. It's abuse.
Repeat that one more. I'm sorry, Pastor White.
What they say? Say it for the people in the back, right?
Say it for the people in the back. Please repeat that.
Yeah.
All that you just said again. Repeat that one more time.
I'm not gonna say the
clearly,
right.
like slow down. I want them to really hear this shit. But I'm dead ass.
Got you. Okay. The right thing to do in this situation, and whoever's listening, look, I'm not speaking from secondhand. I'm speaking from complete experience. So you probably sitting here thinking, oh, I know, baby. I get it. I completely understand. He probably paying all the bills at this point. Probably done made you quit your job. Probably done made you cut everybody off. All of that. I get it. But listen, the right thing to do is to leave. Get out of it. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's not healthy. And it's not love. And at the end of the day, you don't want to lose your life. And you don't want someone that you love, that you know loves you, to lose their life or be seriously injured behind trying to save you.
And that's that on that. And with me and Levelz, Laws and Levelz, y'all know we usually with the mess. This right here is serious for us. We've both been through Laws and Levelz. We have both been through domestic violence. And we have Pastor Wife on here who has also been through domestic violence. And we are not playing. Like, sounds funny,
they
but
gonna feel like a pastor wife has been abused, and no, that's not the case.
No, that's not the case. Like,
we are just anonymously loud.
Yeah, if they listen to the whole podcast, they understand that we give people names.
Of course. But I definitely
this is not a laughing matter.
But I'll say this. Hold on, before you go.
Okay.
But I'll definitely say this. I definitely appreciate you just coming on and, you know, talking and being honest, because
and being vulnerable.
Yeah,
with us,
definitely
for
doing
real,
that.
because that takes guts and courage.
Of course, you know what I'm saying, we keeping you anonymous, but like I told you, I be watching you and I see the things that you post, and, you know, I probably should have talked to you beforehand, you know, saying like, hey, let's talk about this, but I'm glad I didn't, because the way you just opened up and was so honest and real, I love that. And that's really why I created this podcast, because there's so many people like you, like me, like my, you know what I'm saying, like Laws, and so many other people out here. But a lot of people is just not willing to be honest and say, I went through this, I went through that.
Tell, but it's just that everybody's so scared to tell their fucking story.
Yeah, I'm not to say people really have to really, how can I say it? People really have to, I guess I would say, practice and get used to transparency. Everybody knows what it is. Everybody is real until it's time to be real. And then that's when the real separates from the fake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not saying anyone is fake for not sharing their story. I'm definitely not saying that. But it's like living your truth, though. You know what I'm saying? Living your truth. If you've been through something,
will give you a whole new meaning to life.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you really never know how you just living in your truth will really help the next person possibly not take those pills to commit suicide, because
like
they're going through the same exact thing, but
you
they
don't know
literally feel alone.
Right.
You know, how many people you're gonna help. That shit is
right.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like you're not, like, you have to understand though. You have to first be real with yourself, and that's what a lot of people in this world is not. And social media is the reason why, because you can get on there and again, you could be Picasso.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing your ass ain't even past art class, but on social media, you're the art teacher. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no. Of course, I'm not saying get on social media and put all your business out there. I mean, I am a very transparent person. I don't care. I've always been an open book. I don't care. You can never use nothing against me, honey. If anything, it's a struggle that I got out of or bad situation that I definitely done. What can you say happened after the fact? She's still progressing. She's still moving forward. So she didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so that's why I don't mind sharing my story and different things that I go through on social media, because I know, like, I shared at one point about depression. You know, that's not talked about in the Black community. Therapy is not smiled upon in the Black community, but it's real. It's needed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people were really like subliminally posting stuff like, "Oh, y'all get on social media and y'all tell too much. Y'all business. Social media is not a therapist." Well, indeed, but again, you don't know who you could possibly touch.
It's us releasing that shit. Like, people act like we don't need to release. Yeah, hell
and
yeah,
see, but
we need
honestly,
to release
I'm gonna
that
keep
shit.
it real. I don't even use it like honestly speaking, like, and that's why I said, like, everybody would get to their point. I'm not forcing anybody. I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, she thinks that she there, I'm supposed to be. No, it took me a while. You know what I'm saying? Because when I originally posted about getting attacked by a dog, I posted I was walking to the store and dogs had just attacked me. That was the original post. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until 3-4 years later. So, but it's just like, I'm not going to even say, like, I get on social media to release, but you know what I'm saying? When I get on social media and I post different things or whatever, especially about my personal life, it again is just to let that woman or possibly that little girl that's coming into her womanhood see you're not alone, because there was plenty of days I felt alone. Even though I knew I wasn't the only woman in the world getting domesticated, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're going through it, though, you feel like you're alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You do somewhat feel like, dang, like, I see such and such. She's not going through this, like, but then it's like reality hit, like, okay, I'm not the only one, but still have those feelings. So it's like, you understand? That's why I share my stories and the different things that I go through in life, because it's like, I'm all about women empowerment. You know, so I have 5, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of sisters, I would say. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, with having a lot of sisters growing up, pretty much like having the amount of sisters I have, I've pretty much grown up with every female. This is what I say. I grew up with every female in America. I grew up with a total of 6 females. Yeah. I grew up with every female in America. So there's not a female out here that I don't feel like that I cannot reach. But with being on this journey with trying to empower women, I have realized, unfortunately, you do have some women who just empowering them is just something they're not accepted to. And I can't make you accept something. I can't make you allow me to help you. All I can do is give you the jewels. If you decide to leave the jewels on the table, I'll pick them up and take them to the next woman. You know, so it's like, but we have to stick together, especially as women, and definitely with our men too, because that was my number one point with domestic violence. Men are going through domestic violence every single day. Straight men and gay men. Straight men are a lot more reluctant versus a gay man to come out about it, because first of all, you a man. How you letting a woman beat your ass? Well, it's a lot different when you truly love that woman. You're not raised to put your hands on her, and you don't want to put your hands on her. But she's sitting up here hitting you upside the head, calling you ain't shit ass niggas, little dicks, and all the other stuff that brings a man's ego down. And it's like, when you're supposed to be a partnership and you're supposed to be loving them, but you're abusing them, and abuse is not just physical, which is what a lot of people don't understand as well. You can verbally abuse someone and you can emotionally abuse someone.
Right. No, I totally agree with that shit. Like 100%. And
it's not okay.
And that's why I'm so glad. Like, and see, now you see I stalk you a little bit because I love you. For me to be like, I saw when you posted the original thing talking about the dog, and then I saw when you posted the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We definitely appreciate you for sharing that story with us. This has been amazing. You are definitely going to be
a regular guest.
Yeah, Pastor Wife will be a regular guest.
She gonna be like the Iyanla Vanzant of the podcast.
Right. Just imagine when we get back into the mess with her ass. If this is what she do when we get deep, imagine when we get into the mess, because I don't give a shit about getting to the mess. We're gonna hit her with the mess and see what she say.
Just hit her,
Hey girl, what's going on with the butt licking? And we just gonna we ain't gonna get Pastor Wife no damn info.
So we gonna call her after Valentine's Day.
Ooh, we gonna call Pastor Wife after Valentine's Day
to see what happened.
Ooh, and we're gonna be like, what happened with the butt licking? And she gonna be like, what? And then she gonna just go in, because Pastor Wife
Lord.
No, she like, nah, I
don't care. Y'all call me.
All right, my lover. I'm so glad that you motherfucking came on. Okay, no, she got.
Y'all welcome.
Hold on, she got to give us a closing.
Okay. So what we need you to say is,
this is Pastor's Wife, and I am with Levelz Laws, and I am anonymously bound.
Hell yeah.